Hey guys, welcome back. It's me Rajjan Sharma, and guys, in this tutorial we will learn that how can we fetch status inside our application chatIT, and also that how can we show it to the users. Okay, so in the fragmentary, this time when user will click on the name, so user will be able to see the status of the user. Okay guys, so this is what we are actually going to implement in this tutorial. Okay, and also I will solve some errors that were causing crashing, because some of my viewers have informed me on Instagram, and they also commented on channel as well that sir, I'm facing error when I try to run the application after implementing the lock functionality. And it happens because we are storing the lock values for senders as chat list database reference inside it. Okay, we are not storing its value on the receiver's end, so that was causing a crashing. So we will solve these minor errors and problems, okay, in this video also. So guys, this tutorial is the second part of status functionality. After that we will have 2 or 3 parts more for implementing some other functionalities as well, but in this tutorial we will mainly focus on how to show that status. Okay, and guys, if you want the source code, you don't want to see those long videos, so you can simply purchase the codes. Okay, and also you can send money on Google Pay, Phone Pay, PayPal. There are so many platforms available for purchasing the codes, so nothing to worry about it. Okay guys, and so this is what we are going to learn, and I hope you guys are enjoying this playlist. Okay, this project chatIT. Okay, because this application have so many cool features I have added till now. Okay, you can check the playlist from the beginning. And so guys, without wasting time, let's start. So guys, in this part 2, first of all we will start by creating a separate activity for showing the status, okay, of the users. So you just have to simply click on the package and new, and then simply go on this activity, and then after that you have to select the empty activity, and this time guys we will give it name show status, then enter. And now you have to wait for a minute until the activity creation is successfully done. Now you can see that the activity is successfully created. Okay, so now the very first step that you guys have to do is you have to add this dependency in your Gradle, which is com.github shds.stories progress view colon 3.0.0. Okay, so guys, it is the same dependency that we are using in social media app using Firebase. So if you guys have followed that series, then you guys already have it. Okay, so you can simply copy paste it from there, and the people who don't have seen the social media app series, so you guys can simply get the dependency from here. Okay guys, and if you want the complete code, simply join the membership or send money on PayPal, Google Pay, Phone Pay. So many platforms are available for purchasing source code. Okay, so now after adding this dependency, one more thing guys, make sure that you make your Gradle build like this. Okay, so you have to open your all projects, and inside that all project you have to add this okay, jitsi and all, and also you have to add this URL https://www.jetpack.io inside this maven, because guys, this maven URL is very important, because whenever we are using a third party, you can say, or dependencies or libraries inside our application, so it is mandatory, because if you guys will not add the maven URL, then when you will run the application, then you might face any errors like artificial infect and not able to fetch the dependency, and they cannot resolve the following dependency, such a kind of errors. Okay, so it is recommended to do this step. Okay, add maven URLs inside your first level of build.gradle. Okay guys, at project level. So now after adding both of these, we can simply click on the button sync now and wait until the Gradle is successfully synced. So now you can see that Gradle build is successfully done. So now we will simply close this Gradle build file. So now it's time to create the layout file for the stories. Okay, so very first of all guys, you can see that we have a very basic layout by default layout, which is constant layout. Okay, and then after that we will simply here use is a JP story view. Okay, and that is going to be match parent, height will be 8 dp. Okay guys, and we will also give ID, which is stories. Okay, simple. So yeah, just simply close it, and now let me make it the background color black. So just make the background color black. Now it's okay. So guys, now it's time to fix the constant. So very first of all, you have to drag it to the bottom, okay, and then again drag it to the top, and then after that you have to drag it this, okay. So now we have this story view, okay guys. So now I hope the layout weight should be visible. I don't know why it is not visible. Let me try it once. Layout no, it's not visible. Layout underscore weight. Oops, no problem. Fine, so for now we can proceed with that, okay, only. And now after that we will use a card view, which will be for especially, circular image view. Yes, so for that I guess we can use data from our you can say circular card view, where we are using it inside um, yep, add user item. Yeah, so we are using the codes for circular card view, okay. So it will save our time. So just click on this, open split section, click on it. Now we have this. Simply close this card view, and then simply control plus C, and now come here back and simply paste it. Okay guys, this time you have to open this card view, and we have to change the IDs, which is very important. So guys, this time we will simply give the card view ID, which will be card view normal, okay. And its width will be 40 dp, remember, 40 dp, okay. So you have to make it 40, and again 40 dp, and then guys, card corner radius will be 20 dp, so it will make it round. And then layout gravity center vertical, okay. So layout gravity already given, center vertical, okay guys. And now margin top 20 dp, margin top 20 dp, okay guys. So now after that 40 dp, 40 dp, gravity center corner radius 20, and almost everything is done, fine. So guys, now we can simply do is inside it we have this image view. So now you have to give the coding of this image view. So now first of all we will change the ID. So ID is going to be ib underscore user underscore, which is SOWS, shows. Shows means SHO, show, and S means story, show story, so it is a shortcut. Now match parent center correct, and true also correct, clickable true correct, center crop correct, okay. All the code is almost correct guys. So now we have to give the constant. So click on it, and then simply come back here, and then drag it. This is the reason I hate this constant layout, because it is just so annoying. Now see, now you have to do control plus Z, and now I have to go on the design section, and then I have to select this card view, and now I have to use this attribute section for dragging it, and this is the reason why I hate it so much. So guys, now you can see that we have given the constant of this image view, okay. So after that you have to close the card view, because we have done its coding, and now it's time to use another card view, or you can say image view, okay. So simply write image view, I should be caps lock, image view, that will be match parent, okay, match parent, and match parent, okay guys. Now scale type fit center, make sure you give fit center, do not use your own brain. Visibility visible, sorry, for now we will make it visible. And now the important thing is, which is ID is going to be iv underscore status underscore SOWS, shows, okay. So now everything is done, close it, and now we have the image view, fine. So guys, after that image view we will use a text view, that is going to be username, okay. So simply write text view, which is going to be wrap content, and wrap content, then okay. Now after that ID, which is going to be tv underscore uname ss, show status, okay. And then margin start 35 dp, or you can say, for now we can leave it, and margin top we can also leave it for now, and text will be uh, user name, because it's a constant layout, so giving margin height and dp, sorry, margin top left, doesn't make really sense, because it is useful in linear layout or relative layout or in any other layout, but in constants you have to fix the constant, so it just, you can say, useless kind of. Now text size 16 dp and 16 sp, not dp, because when it comes to text we use sp. And then after that, text color, which is going to be of course white, and yeah, almost done. So now close it, and now we have to fix its constraints, and now after that, drag it to the bottom, then drag it to the top again, and then just make it like this. Okay, so now it is in the correct location, username. And now guys, after that username we will use another text tv text view. Okay, so just simply copy this one and control plus d, and this time you have to make its name time. Okay, and the id will be tv time ss, and the text size will be 20 sp, 12 sp, sorry. Okay, and rest of the things will be same. So now you have to drag it to the little bit bottom, yes, and you can see it is in the center. Okay, and drag it a little bit more. Let me zoom it. So this one, zoom in, then drag, and see, this is why I hate this. What the hell just happened to it? What's wrong with it? With, see, wrap content, wrap content. Now it's okay. So guys, now you can see that we have this time TV. So let me do it from here, because I know that it is very annoying from there. So oops, should be 10. So guys, now you have to drag it, I mean zoom it, until you find the correct location to drag it. So guys, now you can see that I have to zoom the complete page, and then I am able to, sorry, not that much. So now you can see that the location of time and username is now good. Okay, in correct location. So now you can go in this split section again, and now we have username, time, image view. So 50% of work is done. So guys, now it's time to use the view. So basically the view is important for doing the next and previous story type, okay, functionality. So simply write view, that is going to be 200 dp width, and height is going to be wrap content. Okay, and then simply id, which is going to be view next, then close it. Okay guys, so now you can see that we have this view in the left side of the, okay. So after that you have to, if you want, so you can fix the constraints. I would like to fix it, so it will be better. Okay guys, so now you can see that let me open the design section. It's really annoying. Now fine. Okay, so guys, now we have fixed the, 1 minute, it is for next now, so it should be uh yeah, just a minute. Let's make this one, and also this one. Now it's okay. So now we have fixed the constants. So width should be 200 and start of and top of it don't have end of. Okay, so guys, now basically it is for next story, so you just have to drag it in the right side. Okay, yes, just make it in the right side. And now we will check that the end of IV status shows end of parent constant horizontal bias 1.0. Yeah, now it's okay. So guys, now you have to use another view. Okay, simply control plus D, and this time we will make it view for previous prev, and the rest of the code will be same, but this time you make sure that you drag it to the left side, and previous, and we will make it yes. Okay guys, so now we have two views. This is for next, this is for previous, and make sure you change the IDs carefully, otherwise you might face any error, and then do not blame me for the errors. Okay guys, so almost codes are successfully done. So guys, now after that we will use a text view, which will be text view, and they're going to be wrap content, and ID will be status count. Okay, and then simply close it. And now I just want to make it in the center. Okay, so just give text, which is going to be view. Okay, and for that we will need a drawable file. Okay guys, so just simply click on this drawable and then new, and then you have to go with the vector asset. Click on this icon, and now we will search for baseline remove red eye. So guys, now you can see that we have this remove red eye, so simply import it, next, then finish. So now we have a remove red eye, so you have to give the drawable left, and it is going to be remove red eye 24. So now we have a red eye also. Okay guys, and now you can see that its color is black by default, so we have to make it white. Remove red eye, and you just have to make it oops, it's black. Then 111 now it should be white. What's wrong with it? Click on it, then simply go here. Oops, sorry, it's FFF, I forgot. So guys, now you can see that it will be white in a minute, don't worry. So till then I will simply drag it and fix its constants. So click the text view here, and just to drag it here. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. What the hell? Yeah, now it's okay. And then you have to simply drag it to the center, and that's okay. So guys, now we have the view which is in the center. Okay, so I will give the text. Now text color will be white. So now we will have this views. Okay, and what is the size of text? I guess by default we are not giving any specific size to the text, so drawable padding 3dp. Okay, drawable padding 3dp, and then padding 8dp, and after padding, yeah, text size is 16 dp, text size is 16 sp, not dp, and visibility is of course visible for now. So guys, now you can see that we have this views text view here, and now after that I guess one text view which is left, which is for caption. Okay guys, so we are going to use it same like this one, and you can simply copy it and control plus D, and this time we will make it caption, and we will give the count which is story cap tv, story cap underscore tv. Okay guys, so now we have story cap tv, so you just have to fix this upper constraint, and now again I will open this design part for dragging and I will drag it to the down. Now it's okay. Yeah, that's a very correct location. And then I will simply remove this dropable from here. We don't need it. Okay, so now we have the caption. And but guys, in the caption, the text size is going to be 20 sp. It should be bigger than the view, of course. And rest of the code will be, I guess, text style should be bold. Text style should be bold. Okay, guys, and after that bold part, text size, story captions, sans serif, font family. Yeah, so we are going to use font family, which is going to be sans serif thin, or you can see whatever you can use whatever you just want to use. Okay, so guys, now you can see that our XML part of XML coding part is successfully complete. Okay, so now after that we will proceed with the Java code. Okay guys, so I hope you guys have seen the complete process. Okay, if you want the whole source code without doing any kind of coding, so you can simply join the membership. You can send me money and I will provide you the complete codes. Okay, so guys, so just close these files which is not useful. Okay, and now you have to open the Java part. So very first of all guys, here you have to simply do is write implements, which is stories progress view, then dot story listener, and then click on it, then red bulb, implement methods, enter. Now we have all the methods. Okay guys, so now you can see the complete coding on the screen. Okay guys, so now after that, very first of all, what we will do is I will create list, normal lists. Okay, and it's a list of strings, image. Okay, so very first one is image, second is UID, third is caption, fourth is delete, and then it is for time. Okay, so it is I'm using the same childs that we are using inside this show status model. Okay, so let me open the show status model. Here we have. Okay guys, so you can see that, oops, just make it here. Okay, so now you can see that we have image, time, delete, UID, caption. So I'm just creating a list of these strings so we can fetch the data. Okay, now you have to simply write Firebase Firestore, Firebase Firestore db equals to Firestore database dot get instance semicolon, then document reference, which is going to be document reference. Okay, and then you have to write a status model, which is going to be model. Okay guys, and then for the story progress view, stories progress view semicolon. Okay guys, and then after that story progress view, and then a string for user ID semicolon, and then after that Firebase database equals to Firebase database dot get instance semicolon, and then after that database reference. Okay, so status ref, and last status semicolon. Spelling sucks. Status. Okay, status ref, last status, then a very important integer which is counter, and we will initialize it with 0. Now image view, so we will be having two image view, which is s underscore iv, it is for story image view, and user iv, which is for user profile image view. Now we have a text view. Okay guys, so simply tv name, then story view tv, then caption tv, then time tv semicolon. Okay guys, so now almost coding part is done of creating variables. Okay, not the complete coding part. So simply write private, then after that view, and then on touch listener, on touch listener, and then on touch listener equals to new view on touch listener, and now semicolon. Okay guys, so after that what we will do is we will create the come inside this saved instance on create method, and now we have to give the reference for all the child that we're using. Story progress view equals to find view by id r dot id dot, then it is going to be stories. Okay, and then after that siv equals to find view by id r dot id dot, which is going to be status iv status shows, then semicolon, then user iv equals to find view by id r dot id dot iv underscore user shows. Okay guys, so now after that tv name equals to find view id r dot id dot tv name tvu name ss, then semicolon. So guys, after that tv name you have to simply write story view tv, and equals to find view id r dot id dot tv status count, and tv status count should be visible. Okay, story view tv. So here we have that, and its id is status count. Okay, so we will give it status count. Okay, then semicolon, and then after that I will give it caption tv, and I guess we should have a text view for caption as well. Caption tv, yes we have. So I will write caption tv equals to find id r dot id dot story cap tv semicolon, and then here I will give it the reference for time tv equals to find id r dot id dot time tv ss tv time ss, and tv time ss. Yeah, here you can see tv time ss. So guys, now basically I have given the reference for all the attributes that we are using here. So now you have to give the reference for last status equals to database dot get reference last status semicolon last status semicolon. Okay, and now you have to give here the model equals to new status model. I don't think that we have to do it, but still, it's better if you will initialize the class. So now we will start the main part. So first of all you have to write view, and this view will be reverse equals to find view id r dot id dot r dot id dot view next. Okay, and then semicolon, and after that you have to implement reverse dot set on click listener, and let me search set on click listener, and inside this set on click listener we will pass new oops view on click listener. Okay guys, and inside you just have to simply write story progress view dot skip. Okay guys, so now we have given the stick skip. So okay, so guys, now after that we will go and we will write reverse dot set on touch listener, set on touch listener, and here you have to pass on touch listener that we have created above. Okay guys, and now again you have to create one view for skip, and this time we will give the id, or you can say you can simply copy the code from here. Okay, simply control plus c, and then simply paste it. Okay, and just make it skip, and you have to give the id which is view previous. Okay guys, so now after that you have to rewrite skip dot reverse. Okay, and now here you have to make it skip. And now guys, after that, one important thing also, that after that set on click listener on this reverse, we need to do one more thing, which is say reverse, and then here you have to write set on long click listener. Okay guys, so simply write set on long click listener. Okay, rest of the code will be same, or in case if you want, so you can remove it. Okay, so just a minute. Set on long click listener, new view on click listener. Okay, so now after that, here you have to write stories progress view dot pause. So when user will click on it for a long time, so it will simply hold that story, or you can say pause it. Okay guys, and then you can write the same line of code here. Now after that, we have already written the code for skip on touch listener. Okay, I mean set on click listener. So we will do the same process for set on long click listener. Okay, as well, and the procedure will be same. Okay, you just have to simply write skip dot set on long click listener, and then new, then view on long click listener, and inside that control plus Z. Sorry, you don't have to remove that return, otherwise you will face error. So after that, you have to simply write the story progress view dot pause. Okay guys, so now this part is successfully done, and again you can copy this part of this line of code, control plus C, then control plus V. Okay, so now basically we have completed the skip set on click listener. Sorry, not this reference. Okay, what we have to do is we have to write skip dot set on touch listener or on touch listener. So this is what you have to do. Okay guys, so now we have done the skip okay part. So now basically we will simply use bundle for getting the user ID of the user whose story we want to see. Okay, so in the fragment 3, when you will click on that particular story status, user's status, so it will pass ID from that activity to the show status, and here we will retrieve that user ID so we can show the status. Okay, so simply write bundle extras equals to get intent dot get extras semicolon, and then if extras not equals to null, and then user ID that we have declared above equals to, why is it showing error? No showing error. Extras dot get string, and this time we will write UID then semicolon, and in the else part you can show any kind of tools that null string or cannot fetch the information or blah blah blah. It depends on you. Okay guys, so now after that you just have to give the reference for status ref. So for the status ref we can get it from uh, status show status status vh share image gc. Where the hell we are uploading the status? Posting status image activity. I guess here we are uploading the status. Yeah, so from here guys we can simply copy this status reference and open it here, then paste it here. Okay, and just simply give it status reference, and then after that here you have to pass that dot child and simply pass that user ID that we are fetching above. Okay guys, so now basically we have given the reference, almost every important thing is done. So now it's time to close the code of this on create, and now it's time to call the on start method. Yeah, so now inside this on start, first of all we will use try. Okay, and then here we will simply create a method that gets stories, then semicolon, and here we will pass that user ID. Okay, then semicolon, and then simply click on this red bulb, enter. Okay, and then after that exception try catch, and inside that capture we will write exception e. Yeah, so now inside this we can also show a toast message that we are facing some kind of error, so I will only show error. You can customize the message as your choice, as per your choice. Okay, so now you have to code inside this get stories method, which is a very important method. Okay, so first of all we will write image, which is going to be equals to new array list, and then semicolon. And the same thing we will do for the UID as well. UID equals to new array list, semicolon, and then we can copy this code, control plus D, then control plus D, control plus D. So total we have 5 childs. So first one is name, image, then UID, then third is delete, and then caption, okay, then time. Okay guys, so now we have created the new array list for almost all the childs. So after that you have to write here is simply status ref dot add listener for single value event, okay, then new value event listener. Now after that value event listener you just have to simply write image. So first of all we will make that array list clear, because every time you open the status for seeing the story of a new user, so we just need to clear that list, otherwise it will keep showing the data of previous status. So then after that UID dot clear, and then again time dot clear, semicolon, and then again caption dot clear, okay, and then delete dot clear. Okay guys, so yeah, now the important part of the code comes here. So first of all we will use a for loop for fetching the data. So simply write for, okay, for, and then data snapshot, and then here you have to write snapshot 1, and then we will use colon and simply write snapshot dot get children, snapshot dot get children. Now inside it we will simply do is you have to write status model, because now we'll fetch the data from a status model, okay, so we need that string for fetching the particular value, okay. So simply you have to write status model equals to snapshot 1 dot snapshot, make sure snapshot 1 dot get value, okay guys. So now inside this get value you have to simply pass the status model, and then dot class, and then semicolon, okay guys. So now after that for now you can write long time current equals to system पे system current millis, okay. So now we will get the data one by one. So simply write image dot add, and here you have to write status model, okay, then dot get image, and then here we will write UID dot add, which will be status model, then dot get UID, then time dot add, not TV, only time dot add, which is status model, dot get time, semicolon, okay, and then after that again same process for delete, dot add status model, dot get time, sorry, get delete, and then caption dot add, and here you have to pass the status model, dot get caption, okay guys. So now after that we will go with that so now we have completed the work of array list, okay. So now it's time to manage the features, or you can say values, for story progress view, that for how long time you want to show the story, and what should be the duration, what should be the count, okay. So first of all we will start with the story progress view dot set story count. So set story count, which is going to be image dot size, okay. So it will fetch the number of status, it will fetch the number of images that we have, okay. So then after that you have to write story progress view dot set story listener, and now here you have to pass show status dot this, okay. Yes, we will handle the start stories, okay. So simply story is count story progress view dot start stories, and inside this we will pass the counter, okay guys. And then you have to write story progress view dot again set story duration, and duration is going to be 5000 L. Okay, means 5 seconds. Now after that, here guys, you have to simply write that s underscore iv dot set visibility, which is going to be visible, and yeah, you can make it visible. For now it's okay, because I think by default we are not making it invisible, because we are only fetching images, we are not working on videos in this tutorial. So I guess we don't need to make it visible or invisible. It's already visible, no worries. Okay guys, so after that, you have to write is caption tv dot to set text, which is going to be caption.get, which is going to be counter. Okay, and now after the caption tv, here yeah, after the caption tv you have to write is yeah, Picasso, the important one. Picasso dot get dot load, and it will load the image dot get counter. Okay, then dot into, which will be s underscore iv. Okay guys, so Picasso is a third party library which we use for fetching images from server or any url. Okay, so after that simply write time tv dot set text, which is going to be time dot get counter. Okay guys, so time dot set text, time dot get counter. Yeah, so after that we will simply create a method for fetching the user data. So simply create a method fetch user info, and then here you have to pass that uid dot get and simply pass the counter semicolon. Okay, so click on this red bulb and create method inside show status. So now we have a fetch user info method, so we will code it inside. Okay, so because guys, now I think that we are already having a code for fetching user information inside the profile activity, so I will try to copy it from there for making this tutorial short and saving some time and efforts. So I will open this profile activity, and I hope here we are fetching the data. So yeah guys, we are fetching the data. So you can see that we will simply copy this document reference code, complete code, control plus C, open this show status and then paste it here. Okay, and go back in the profile activity. We also need the reference of document. Okay guys, simply copy it from here, come here, and then simply paste it. Fine, and instead of this current user id, you have to pass this string that we are fetching here. Okay guys, so now you have to open it, and let's see what are the errors that we are facing here. So first of all, remove this button code. Okay, and now we just only need to save the name tv. Okay, so just simply make it tv name, and then if the url exists, so we will make it okay, so uiv, they are user underscore iv. Sorry, what is the name of that url? S underscore iv. Yeah, okay, so now image is successfully loading. Here you have to give the tv name. Yes, now I guess we should not face any error, and here you have to change the parent activity name show status. Okay guys, so now we are successfully fetching the user information as well, and we are able to show it. Okay, here, so you can see the time, tv name, url, everything is working pretty good. Okay guys, so now inside this on previous method, we will try to write the code for going on the previous activity if user is clicking on it. So you just have to simply write counter -1, then smaller than 0, then return. Okay, and then here you have to write Picasso dot get dot load, that will be image dot get counter, and counter will be minus minus. Sorry, so when we want to do the decrementations, we have to do it here, and for incrementation we will do it on the right side. So now we are doing decrement. Okay, post increment, post decrement, then info into, sorry, and here you have to write that s underscore iv, and then caption tv, we will do the same procedure. Caption tv dot set text, that is going to be caption dot get, which will pass the counter. Okay, and you don't have to do that minus minus or post decrement all the time. We just need to do it only once, and rest of the counter will apply the same value. Okay guys, so this is how we can code inside the on previous, and inside this finish you can simply create the code, write the method which is finish when the story showing is complete. Okay, so it will close the activity and you will go back in the fragment 3. Okay guys, so now our coding part is almost complete. So guys, now before running this application chatIT, okay, there are a few changes that I'm going to show you that you have to do. Okay, so very first of all guys, you have to open your message activity. Okay, and here you guys can see that we were implementing lock functionality in our previous tutorials. So in that part I was showing you that how can you lock a chat. So for locking chat we are increasing two childs here. You can see that we are setting it no pass by default. Okay, but now when you will send the message to a new user, okay, and that user will try to open the app, so it will crash, because now here you can see that we are storing the data in the sender side, but we are not storing the data in the receiver side as well. So what we have to do is you have to increase these two childs here as well. So you just have to simply write r list model dot set lock and pass the value no, and again you have to write the same thing and set password no password. Okay, so you have to increase these two. So guys, you have to increase these two childs here, okay, in the receivers model as well. And then after that you can close this message activity, and after that guys we will proceed with the, yeah, so now after doing that, yes, so guys, now you have to open this status vh, and here guys you have to do this last status instead of status reference. Okay, because previously I was giving status reference here, so you have to change it with last status. Fine guys, now after that, just close this one, and now it's time to do the coding in the fragment 3 part. Okay, because guys, now we have created the show status activity, but how we will go on that activity? Okay, we are not implementing that part of code. So what we have to do is you have to open this fragment 3, and here you have to check the code where we are fetching the status. So you can see that here we are fetching the status guys. Okay, and now what we have to do is simply get the value of user id equals to get item, and simply pass position, and then dot get uid. Okay guys, now after getting that value, what we will do here, simply write holder dot name tv dot set on click listener, and then new, then view on click listener. Okay guys, so now doing that, what you have to do is we will simply use intent. So intent equals to new intent, and then after that get activity, then status, I mean show status dot this, sorry, dot class, and then semicolon. After that guys, you have to simply write intent, because we will pass user id with that intent, dot put extra, and then uid, and then again user id, semicolon, and then start activity, and then you have to pass the intent. Okay, so guys, now our coding part is almost done. Okay, that we have changed this locking error. Okay, and we have changed the last status, and last thing that I guess we should do is inside the fragment 3, yes, where we will fetch the status. So let me open the fragment 3, and layout, then f3, and guys, here the recent update text is in the left side, so we have to make it in the center. So you can see that it is in the left side, so I will simply give the margin left, that will be 20 dp. So oops, not working, because it's a constant layout, so we have to give the padding 20 dp, it will work. Oops, we have to give padding left 20 dp, and now it's okay. Yes, I think 15 dp is fine. Yeah, this is good. Okay, so after that, what you have to do is we will open the manifest, and guys, here we have to give no action bar. Okay, show status. So here simply write theme, which will be no action bar, then image activity, then again theme, no action bar, control plus z, app compat. अरे यार क्या बकचोदी है. So guys, you have to simply copy it, this one, and control z, control plus v, and then upload image. Same thing here, again theme, control plus v. Okay guys, now we have given the theme. Okay, and we have changed everything, and now guys, it's time to run the application and see is it working or not. Guys, you can see that the application is working absolutely okay, and there is no error. So guys, now you can see that we have two users here, Dev and Rahul Yadav. So I will simply click on this status, and guys, you can see that I'm able to see the status of Dev and my status also. So now I will click on this Dev, So guys, you can see that the status is visible. Okay, and actually timing is really fast. Okay, so guys, now you can see that everything is okay, but now here the user profile URL is not visible. Okay, you can see that profile is not loaded here. Okay, so that is a problem. I mean, not a problem, we can check it by increasing the story timing. What is wrong with that? Okay guys, so you can see that story is looking absolutely okay. Okay, fine guys, so now you can see that the app is working pretty good, and timing is loaded. Okay, username is loaded, and yeah, only the user profile is not loaded. Okay guys, so in this tutorial, I mean for now, okay, so you can see that we are able to see the story, but I think I'm opening it inside the emulator, that's why it is creating the problem. So for now you can see that we are able to see the story of a particular user. Okay guys, so now there is a problem that we are fetching the profile of the user instead of I guess we are doing a mistake. This is my profile, this should not be visible here. Just a minute. So open the project and show user. So we are doing some mistake, show status, and castle.get. Okay, fine, image.get counter load into SE, and this image should be not be okay. So we should have two image views. Okay, one is user IV and user IV. Okay, so fine. So guys, when you are fetching data of user inside the user data, so we need to make the value here. So here you have to give the user IV. Okay, yes guys, so just make this one user IV. Okay guys, now you can see that you have to change that user ID there. Okay, and this time I will make it 9. Okay, now I will run the application, see the output. So guys, now you can see app is running. Okay, and now I will open the status, and this time we should not see the profile, we should see the status. Okay, so I will click on this Dev, and this time guys, you can see that the status is loaded. Okay, and actually I'm running it inside the emulator, that's why it is not showing with good speed. Okay, and yeah, so you can see that we are able to see the status. Okay, and we also solved the problem of, now you can see that the time, actually the TV is going inside this image view, but no problem, it is a constant problem. XML values, we just have to change some XML values and then it will be on the proper position, so that's not a problem. So for now guys, you can see that we are able to show the status, we are able to see the status. Now in the next part guys, we will focus on the reply functionality. Okay, and view count. Okay guys, so I hope you guys like this tutorial. So please like, share and subscribe my channel, and do not forget to press the bell icon so you will never miss any update. Thank you for watching.